Hello dear traders and welcome back to InstaTV for another financial news release. Though the demand for safe haven assets increased today, the US dollar still lacks momentum against some of the majors. It has been recently reported that Brexit may be postponed or the UK may refuse to leave the European Union with no deal. This news prompted investors to buy the pound and the euro. As a result, the greenback has weakened against other major currencies. The US dollar index continued sliding, having approached the level of 96.30. Besides, traders refrained from buying the American currency, anticipating bad news. On Thursday, the United States will release the GDP report. It can confirm analysts' fears of looming recession that can hit the American economy in the coming years. Besides, Jerome Powell will deliver a speech today. The Fed governor is expected to admit deterioration of economic conditions and speak about the need to slow down the pace of rate hikes. Later on, the U.S. Consumer Confidence Report will see the light. Meanwhile, traders were overwhelmed by the news about downbeat performance of the U.S. construction sector. According to preliminary estimates, the housing starts decreased by 11.2% in December comparing to the previous month. Moreover, the number hit the lowest level since September 2016. Despite these bleak statistics, the US dollar managed to maintain bullish momentum against its Canadian counterpart. The loonie has been trading lower against the greenback for the second trading session in a row. The US dollar versus the Canadian dollar pair rose above the level of 1.3220 amid a fall in oil prices. However, today oil futures tried to recoup some of the recent losses. The Brent crude benchmark managed to reach the level of $65. Most market participants consider yesterday's plunge as a temporary pullback, so they don't panic but resume buying the commodity at a lower price. So it's quite possible that the Canadian dollar will recover in the nearest future ahead of the inflation data that will be published in Canada tomorrow. Analysts predict that the consumer price growth will speed up. If the forecast is confirmed, it will provide support to the Canadian currency. That's all for now. Thank you for watching and see you back soon.